Hey guys, welcome back here, and this time I do have my tripod. Now it is actually Christmas Day, so obviously I got some inflatables here. So I have not just one. Yeah, we got one from Amazon. Not just one. Not just two. But 3 inflatables for Christmas. Yeah, that's right. I did get some pretty awesome ones for Christmas for Halloween this year. So as you guys can see, yeah, these are for Halloween, but they're obviously not going up this year because obviously Christmas is obviously here, but they'll definitely be going up next year. So this one right here these are all Christmas gifts, so that's really nice. So as you guys can see, this one's supposed to be a 4-foot clown on a motorcycle. It's supposed to look somewhat like this. I don't think it's going to look exactly like that though, because obviously that's a character looking, but it's supposed to look somewhat like that, so that's pretty cool. It is a knockoff one though, obviously. You can tell it's not made by Gemmy, but that's alright. Some knockoff ones are pretty cool though, and this one seems like one of them. I don't like judging them just because they're not Gemmy. I like all of them. Depends on how they do. But anyways, and then here's yep, one that I've wanted really bad for a while. It's a 10.5-foot photorealistic scary clown inflatable. This one is a Canadian exclusive. I know that for a fact. This one's actually been sold for a few years now. I have wanted this one for a while. So this one is definitely one that I'm really excited for because it is one that I've wanted, but it was so expensive. It's like $230, which is kind of ridiculous. But luckily I got this one as a gift, so I'm really happy. I'm actually really excited for this one. This one might be my favorite now. As you guys can see, this is what it's supposed to look like. It's supposed to be really cool. Yeah, and it's pretty cool. I'm really excited for this one. As you can see, it does have like the fuzzy fabric and has like the photorealistic face. It actually has LED eyes, it says, which is cool. Fuzzy fabric on the whatever these are, the hair, and then has metallic fabric here. You'll see in a minute. So yeah, I'm really excited for that one. And then I also got the 8-foot Sam that was just released this year. This one's also really cool. This one's supposed to be pretty big. So as you guys can see, it's actually animated. So the lollipop arm. So this arm actually kind of like moves up and down, which is supposed to be really cool. Yeah, I believe it is a base fan though. It's probably gonna be the same one as the other ones, but it should do good. I'll probably do the smaller one first. I always do the boring ones, not boring ones, but I always do like the least cool ones first. Well, normally the smaller ones, and I'll do this one first. Obviously this one's supposed to be cool too, but I'll do this one first, and then I'll probably do the clown, and then I'll probably do the Sam one. This one was actually released this year. It's for Halloween. I think this one's new. Hopefully they get it back this year, but they do have this one. I'm really excited for this one too. And especially because it is animated. But anyways, let's get this one out. This one actually is packaged a little differently this time. So anyways, let's get it out. This is actually a pretty small box. Alright, so it looks like it's alright, so this is what it looks like packaged. So it looks like so the fabric feels decent, which is good. Okay, so I was worried it wasn't going to have any stakes because of the, because they were on the bottom, but it looks like we have all the stakes in here. I'll show you the inflatable later, but I just want to go over the stakes, so let's see what it comes with. Okay, not bad for stakes. So it looks like we get these kinds of stakes. I'll open them to show you what they look like. They look pretty good. The packaging is weird though. Well, different, I can say. But anyways, yeah, so it looks like we get, the stakes. These are what the stakes look like. Now these look alright. They're probably not the best quality, but they do look like they'll do pretty good for this guy, which is surprising for how small this one is supposed to be. But yeah, it's definitely better than what Gemmy would give you. I don't know why Gemmy just doesn't give you ones like these, but these do look pretty good. But I do feel like they might be a little bit cheap though, but we'll see. I can't say that now because I haven't tried these ones, but these are a new kind. I always like reviewing new kinds of stakes. And it looks like we get 5 of them, so that's pretty good. And then it looks like we got 2 clips here, so it's probably going to be 2 tethers. But obviously I don't really use these clips. They're kind of cheap. These ones are actually very flexible though, so that is nice. And then we got the rope here, so it's thicker than Gemmy ones, but I definitely don't think they're as good as Colossal ones. I do find these rip easily, but they are a lot thicker, and they're a fair enough length. Maybe around like, I don't know, maybe 5 feet. They're a little shorter, but they're definitely thicker than Gemmy ones, so they're a little bit stronger, but they're definitely not as strong as Colossal feathers, which is fine, because it's only a small one. Yeah, we do get 2 of them, which should be fine. But yeah, so the stake pack is alright. And then instructions, completely useless. As always, it's actually a lot smaller for directions. Oh wow, it actually is like a whole, like, it's actually just one simple thing there. Rather than like a whole book. I don't know why Gemmy just doesn't do it simple like this. Yeah, so obviously it's all basic and stuff. Just fan face up, plug in, close the zipper, snake it down, boom, boom, yeah. And oh, what are these? Okay, so I have heard of these before. So these are, I think these are water bags, which honestly, I definitely won't be filling these with water because obviously with electricity inside of the plugs, I'm worried that these might rip and that could probably destroy the fan. So I'm probably going to fill these up with something different, but I might not even use these. I do have other sandbags that I might give it instead. But yeah, so it looks like that is how some of them do it. It actually is a much tighter seal than what I've seen on some videos, but I don't really like using water bags. If you want to use these, I wouldn't fill them with water. I'd fill them with like sand or something, and sand is also heavier too. But you do get 2 of them, so that's fine. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure water will be fine, but I just don't want to risk it considering that it's electricity and stuff. But I don't know, that's just what I think. So yeah, that's different. And then here's the inflatable in here. So, oh wow, the zipper's actually open on this one. That's different. Okay, so it looks like we do get a pretty big fan here. Much bigger fan than I was expecting. So it looks like we get this kind of fan, which I do believe that this is a, yeah, this is one of the same, this is a very similar fan to one of my things. I think it's the exact same fan as one of mine. I forget which one, but yeah, that's pretty good. And these are fairly powerful, so I definitely like that. So it is actually a pretty good fan, and actually, it looks like the zipper piece here is actually like metal rather than plastic, so that's cool. Yeah, it's actually like a metal piece rather than plastic, so that's cool. I like that. Okay, so what is this? It looks like we got one of the tether attachments here. So it's a different kind of material, and as most knockoffs, we don't get stitching, which for a 4-footer, it should be fine. Alright, so, again, just like most Amazon ones, you get the flower kind of LEDs. And it actually is pretty long LEDs. I don't know how many there are in this whole thing, but we'll check. I'll check that out later. So it looks like here's his face. Wow, it actually is pretty cool detailed, which is good. I like that. So it actually is a pretty good looking face. And we got like the hat up here. So as I was expecting, it doesn't look exactly like the box, which obviously I did not think it would, but it actually is very identical. So here it is. Here's an LED in the head. Oh, and it actually looks like we get another tether attachment up here, right on the neck, so that's good. I mean, they're definitely not like Gemmy quality tether attachments. They're thick material, but they don't have like the stitching around, which is kind of an issue, but for these smaller ones, it's not that big of a deal. So yeah, that's new. I like that. Well, anyways, yeah, so the fan looks pretty good, so hopefully it'll do good. But anyways, let's inflate this thing, and I'll show you what it looks like. Although the adapter is different than the other one, though, so that is a different thing. But the fan does look pretty good, though, but let's inflate it and see what it looks like. Oh yeah, I forgot, it's not plugged into the outlet, because it's on a timer. Okay, that scared me for a second, okay. Okay guys, so here it is. It's actually pretty big. It's actually a pretty cool one. I actually really like this one. So as you can see, it's not really a motorcycle, it's kind of like a bike. So as you guys can see, he's wearing like a, I forget what it's called. Overalls. Yeah, he has overalls here, and you can see it actually has some pretty good detail. Inflation, it's not as tight as I thought it would be, but it is better than I thought it would be when I first opened it. So it's not like as tight as I thought it would be, but it's still pretty good. As you can see, here's his face. It's actually, I love the face. It has pretty good detail. He has a nose here. You can see he has the clown head. You can see all this right here. It's kind of wrinkled because it's just new, but as it gets older, it'll loosen up. So the fan is on the side there, which is different. Normally they're on the back, but honestly, I think that might actually work better. maybe it could have been right there, but that probably would be a little weird. But yeah, as you can see, the fan is right there. It's a pretty big fan. The zipper's on the side, and then it has the wheels here. Pretty good detail, as you can see. Does it have any sticks on the wheels? No, there's not, but it probably doesn't need it. Yeah, and then there's an LED right there on the head, and then there's one right there, and then there doesn't look like there's any in the base, and then there's also an LED right there too, which is good. Here's where the anchors are. There's one right there, so that's good. And then there's one right there, and then it looks like there's two on the wheels, which is good. I like that. And then is there any others on the bottom there? Oh, yep, there's another one right there. So there's another one right on the back there, which is good. So he has two on the front and then one on the back, which is good. That's good. I like that. Yeah, and then he's got like a tube right there. Yeah, so this is actually a really nice one. This one's on Amazon, I believe. I recommend it. It's pretty cool. It's not Gemmy though, but it is pretty cool for a knockoff one. It's kind of creepy though too. But yeah, so anyways, now I'll get over to the clown now. So I'll do that one now. Okay, so I just wanted to point over one thing that I like. Most Gemmy ones, they don't put much detail on the back because obviously it's meant to be viewed from the front. Like as you can see on that one, there's no red lining on the back because Gemmy's normally cheap like that. But luckily with this one, they actually did put some detail on the back. Like on the wheels here, they actually did put like the printing, which I do like. So that's that, which is really cool. And then it actually has like the printings like around this, because if Gemmy made this one, it would just go halfway. It would just be completely red. And then it actually has like the red on the back. It actually has like the full way around, and then has like the stripes here. So I like how they did that for design. That's pretty good. So yeah, and even the arms have pretty good designs too. But yeah, so that's just one thing I wanted to go over. That's just something I'm really impressed about. I'm happy with the fan. The fan is a good choice. The stick pack is all right, but now let's get on to the clown. Okay, so I'll just put the stakes over there. I'm actually quite impressed with that one. I mean, it's not Gemmy quality, but it's still pretty good. It's better. It's one of the better ones. So I'm definitely impressed by that. So I'll just put him over here. Obviously, like the tether loops are the only thing that's kind of cheap on that one, but other than that, I really like that one. It's pretty cool. I like that one a lot. I would definitely recommend it. Now let's get on to this one. This one's probably the one that I'm most excited about, but I want to do the Sam one last. So anyways, let's get on to this one. So this one actually has like, okay, so the back is actually more accurate to the one in person. This one might actually freak people out sometimes. It kind of freaks me out a little bit too when I see it on videos. Well, I don't get nightmares or anything, so that's cheesy, but I know a lot of little kids might be a little freaked out for this one, so I apologize for that. But I do really like this one. This is one that I wanted for a really long time. I'm actually kind of surprised I got this one. But anyways, yeah, so it is a 2023 model, so it looks like we have the tape going that way, which is different, because normally the 2023 ones are not like that. I should have grabbed scissors, but, hang on a minute. Okay, so I'll just grab something else. I have... Okay, so I'm just going to use the tip of the spiral stake to cut the tape off. Spare spiral stakes. I don't really use these too much unless I really need them. So I'll just try that. Okay, this is not really working too good, but we'll get it open. There we go. Oh, there we go. I don't really care if the box is a little bit damaged. Actually, it's not too bad. But anyways, let's get it open. So we got the stakes. Obviously, the instructions completely useless. Well, for me, they're useless. All right, and we got the stakes in here. It is a base fan though, which I'm glad. Cheap fan would be really stupid for this one, especially for the price. So it looks like since this is a 2023 one, we get the original white wrapping. Looks like they did actually change it this year. I don't even know why they would choose this one, but it doesn't really matter anyways. So just take it out. It's probably just gonna be like the classic way that they always do it. Okay, so we got the 4 plastic stakes for the tethers, so fairly good. They're actually a little bit more gray this time, more like a light gray, not like a blackish color, but like a dark gray. So that's different. And we got 4 of those. Got the tethers here. I really wish they would use colossal tethers for these 10-footers. I mean, they don't really need colossal tethers, but sometimes I find with like when they put these skinnier tethers on big ones is that they do snap. Like my Archway had these tethers, and these tethers snap on that one all the time. So I really wish that one came with colossal tethers, but I'm pretty sure these will do fine. And then obviously we get the 4 useless metal stakes for the base fan, which is obviously not happening. I don't know why they give you these to begin with. Probably because they're cheap. But yeah, I do find it funny though that they give you these. But yeah, I'm gonna get a whole bunch of new stakes this year in the summertime or spring. And I'll probably get more extension cords because I'm running out of a lot of extension cords as well. But anyways, yeah. The plastic stakes are alright though, but they do kind of snap sometimes, so do be careful with those. Alright. And then, so here it is. Oh, wow. Wow, the metallic fabric is awesome on this. Alright guys, so this is what the metallic fabric looks like. This is actually really cool. Wow, that actually is really cool. As you guys can see, it has like a dark pattern, and then it also has purple around it too. Wow, that actually looks amazing. And it does look like they didn't put it on the back, which I'm not surprised, because again, Gemmy's cheap, but whatever. And get it out of there. Okay, put it back in there. So, yeah. Yes, it does have like the fuzzy fabric for like the ears, but they don't have it on the back because again, Gemmy's cheap. It actually feels really nice, so that's cool. Hopefully it doesn't get wet in the rain, but I think it will be fine. Yeah, and it doesn't have any on the hat, which is a little unfortunate, but again, just like this one, they didn't put the green material on this side too, but it actually is kind of like a different kind of a green. It's not like the other kind of green, like normal. Alright, and then here's the photorealistic face. Oh, wow, this is cool. This looks amazing. As you guys can see, these are what the eyes look like. These are actually really cool. It's actually like a plastic eye, and I do believe they light up. Wow, this is amazing. I'm so glad I got this one. This one I highly recommend. And then we got this tether loop here. Fairly good. Okay, so I'll just lay them out. Wow, this one I love this one so much. And then we got the base fan. So it's either going to be a 60 or an 80 because of the way it's shaped. Hopefully it's an 80. It better be an 80. I believe it is though, unless they changed it. But we'll see. Yeah, it is a YF80. It is a YF80. I think it is a YF80. The zipper is actually open just a little bit, but that's alright. Pretty easy to fix. And I do like that the zipper is on the outside of the clips. I do like that. That's good. Alright, so I just want to check for the fan. I just want to make sure. Yeah, it is a YF80. Yep, it is a YF80. So that's good. Especially for how much this is. It definitely needs an 80 and not a 60. So it actually has 3 different plugs in the inside because of the LED eyes. And then there's this like little label here too, which is different. I don't know why. Yeah, so we got the C7s in here. And then the other one, so there's one wire that goes to the C7s and then one that goes to the LED eyes. Anyways, let's close that back up. Okay. Yeah, they didn't put the metallic material on the back because they're cheap. It would have been nice if they did, but obviously it's meant to be used in the sun, but it's fine. Okay. Now let's get this guy inflated. Hopefully he'll stand up. I'm guessing no, but we'll see. Anyways, put that down. So YF80 is the right fan for this guy. I'm glad it's not a 60. Anyways, oh, it actually has C7s in the hands, which is really nice too. Alright, let's get this guy inflated. Put him over here. Okay. Turn him on. There he goes. Yep, zipper is closed. Oh wow, this guy's actually blowing up pretty fast. Alright, here it goes. Oh wow, this guy's going up fast. Oh wow, this guy's big. Wow, this guy's big. Okay, is he gonna fall over? Holy crap, this guy's cool. Okay, you can't even see him, so I'll put him in a better angle and then I'll show you what he looks like after that. Okay guys, so here it is. I absolutely love this thing. It looks so freaking awesome. It actually stands up pretty good. I don't even have it stick down. It's actually very supported, which is actually kind of surprising because of how skinny this one is. So I'll take a closer look at him. As you can see, he's actually pretty big. It's pretty big. It's actually a lot bigger than I thought it would be. It's almost 11 feet tall, which it actually is pretty big. As you guys can see, it does have a button here. And then here's the metallic fabric. As you can see, I think this is metallic fabric. It actually is so awesome. I'm pushing very lightly because if I pull too much, it'll fall over. As you can see, it does have the really awesome fabric. It feels really good, actually. Yeah, then it has some like orange material here. And then there's where the fan is. It's a YF80, and it actually does inflate and pretty darn good. As you can see, it does inflate pretty good. Obviously, the feet are like the weak point, but it does inflate pretty good. It's pretty darn sturdy, though. And then it has like this bat pattern. And then you got his hands here. It does have C7s in the hands. And then we got the orange pattern there. And we got purple on this side. Pretty cool. As you can see, here's his photorealistic face. It looks absolutely amazing. It has furry fabric up there and furry fabric there. And then he has like the hat up there. So as you guys can see, the eyes the plastic does kind of stick out a little bit, which is probably going to be my only complaint with this guy. It does kind of look weird, but once it's far away, you can't really notice it. But anyways, as you guys can see, it does actually light up. It's hard to kind of tell, but it lights up, which is darn cool. Yeah, it's really awesome. Highly recommended. As you guys can see, this is where the anchors are. They're kind of low, but it should probably be fine, considering how sturdy it is. As you can see, this side looks really darn skinny. As you can see, they don't put metallic fabric or fuzzy fabric or the other things like that. As you can see, there's no greening up there, or no fuzzy fabric there, no metallic fabric here, because again, Gemmy's cheap, so they obviously want to save money. But it doesn't look too bad on this side. As you can see, he's kind of like crouching over, which looks amazing. It does actually have metallic fabric back here, which I like. Yeah, he's actually pretty darn big. Look at him compared to this one. Darn, he's actually bigger than I thought he would be. Wow, I love this one so much. I definitely recommend this one. This is a Canadian exclusive though, so it is only sold in Canada. So for those Americans that want to get this one, if you're near Canada or you know somebody that's in Canada, I definitely would recommend this one. The price of it is definitely kind of ridiculous though, but other than that, this is amazing. But yeah, I definitely recommend this one 100%. I definitely give it a 10 out of 10. It's so cool. It'll get a lot of people's attention. It's probably one of my favorite inflatables now. But anyways, now that we got this guy, let's get on to this guy. I'm actually impressed of how sturdy it is. I mean, there is no wind today too, so that could be why. Okay guys, so I just had to deflate the clown, which honestly I'm kind of sad because I will need room for the Sam one, but I absolutely love that clown. I'm finally glad I finally get to have it because I've wanted that one forever, and I'm glad I do. And I love it a lot more than I thought I would. I probably should have saved that one for last, but whatever. Now we're going to get on to this one. Yeah. So, it is only Canadian exclusive, I know that for a fact. The fan is great, it has a YF80, which inflates pretty good. Has really awesome fabric, really nice details. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get on to the Sam one. This one I'm also really excited. I absolutely like this one too. Alright, so it does have like that base fan plug, so I think it is going to be like the... I think it is a pull-out fan, which is great. I'm glad it's not like a cheap fan like the other ones do, which is nice. I don't like those fans at all. I like base fans much more. And it looks like, oh, yep, so we do got the pull-out fan, which is good. And it is a QH1, which I kind of expected that. So it's the exact same fan as the other ones. So that's good. I mean, it is the weakest one, but it does pretty good for inflating them pretty tightly. So we got the instructions here. Obviously, kind of... Okay guys, so my battery is pretty much about to die, so I'm gonna try to do these videos very quickly, but hang on a minute. Alright, my battery's about to die, so I gotta do these quickly. But anyways, got the instructions there, completely useless. And then we got the stakes here. It's the exact same as I thought it would be. So we got these kinds of metal stakes. Oh wow, we actually get quite a good amount of them. And then we obviously get like the thick roping.
which is good. I like that. So let's see, how many do we get in here? So, we obviously get like the thick roping, so it looks like we get 1, 2, 3. So probably 1 for the back and then 2 for the front. Fairly good. It's nice and heavy duty. Not thick as colossal roping for Gemmy, but it's still pretty darn thick, which is nice. I like this roping a lot. And then we got the stakes here, so it's the same kind of stakes as the other ones. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 8 of them. So that's pretty good. Okay, so here it is. Again, this guy's absolutely massive too. He's actually a little bit taller than 8 feet. That guy over there is 8 feet right there, the snowman. He's like 9 feet, I think. But anyways, yeah, so here it is. You can see the arm moves up and down. There's a light in the arm, so that's good. As you guys can see, let's get it. Okay, guys, so my thing is about to die very soon. I'm only at 10%, but anyways, let's show you that. You can see the arm moves up and down. There's a light in the hand. You can see here, it has really nice detail on the face. As you guys can see, it actually inflates pretty tightly. As you guys can see, I mean, it doesn't want to like explode, but it does inflate pretty darn good. You guys can see the whatever this is. And then he has like the rope here, which is a really nice added texture. He has this stuff here, which is cool. And he's holding, hold on a minute, let me just fix this. There we go. So he has that right there, and you can see the back. You can see the bag he's holding. And there's an anchor right there. And another one on that side, and then there's one in the back, right there. Here's the fan. This is not really the best angle, but I don't really have much room here. As you guys can see, there's an LED right there, and then one down there. I don't think there's one in the head, though, which is kind of a big complaint with this guy. But anyways, I mean, that's always an easy fix. I might just take one of the pant legs out and put it in the head. That's kind of unfortunate, but whatever. And then there's an anchor there. Is there any this thing here? It doesn't look like it, though. There doesn't seem to be an anchor right on the bag, but it'll probably fine. Yeah, so there's one on the back. Okay, there's not much room here. And then there's one right there. It's hard to see, but there's one right there on the side, one on the front, and then the same thing on the other side. It's hard to see, but there is one there. There isn't any on this side though, but as you can see, this does inflate pretty good too. Yeah, I mean the feet are the weak part of it. It is a really nice one. There's some sandbags in the front here. But anyways, yeah, so these are the 3 inflatables I got for Christmas this year, so I really do like that. I did pretty good. See, he has the lollipop there. I'll definitely show you this one at night too. Anyways, these are the ones that I got. This is a Sam. I definitely recommend this guy if you can find him anywhere. He's at Spirit Halloween, so he might not come back, but hopefully he will. So you might be able to get a chance to get him. I really like this one too. But anyways, that's it for this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Come back for more inflatables in 2025. 2025 is probably going to be a great year for inflatables. But anyways, see ya.